princess, right?
Something like that.
Diana, explain yourself.
His arrival is a sign. Man's world needs our help, Mother.
Are you truly willing to throw away everything you are for the mere chance of helping them?
It's Wonder Woman! Blast her!
I take it deliberations are over.
It did not go well.
You really are something special. You know that?
I do so love mass destruction.
Poison and Cyber may have declared war on Themyscira. And it's time to fight. Show me the path to Themyscira.
Hi, this is Marc Morrell from ToonBarn. We're here at New York Comic Con. We're talking about Wonder Woman Bloodlines. And I'm here with producer and co-director Sam Liu.
Hey guys, it's great seeing you again.
So we've kind of come full circle. You had worked as a storyboard artist on a previous version of Wonder Woman back in 2009, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now we've got the 2019 version of Wonder Woman. And how is that one different from the previous version?
So I think, back in 2009, did you say it was? We didn't have a continuous universe, right? So a lot of the movies at the time, I came in a little bit later, but when Lauren and I were doing sort of for a little while at the time.
Lauren Montgomery.
Montgomery, yes. Here's this other story, which I don't know if I should get into, but I was at a different company when, and so we would help each other out. Like in my movies, she would, help storyboard, and I would help storyboard for her. And that kind of happens even when we were working together at DC and stuff like that later. So we didn't have a continuous continuity universe back then.
Now you do.
And now we do. And so this one is the Wonder Woman in the James Tucker continuity. And so I think, so this movie is a little different because it's like we had seen her in this universe already. And so hopefully not getting into too many spoilers. Maybe you can edit this out if it is. But this movie is like a movie that sort of happened in the past, between in this nebulous part between movies, kind of a thing, So it's sort of an introduction of Wonder Woman, but it's also a movie that sort of catches you up on basically who are the people in her life, right? Because
not just the good people, the villains as well.
Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of, it's a smorgasbord of basically like the people in her life, basically. I don't know how to also explain that because it's more than one villain. There's the ones that are sort of like ones that are family, but then becomes a villain without, that's really spoilery, but so it's more of like I think in the big picture, right? It's a movie about Wonder Woman that introduces the audience to her cast in this world, but the story in itself, I think, is an emotional story because there's a very close tie to her with one of the people that become villains, and so
is that Vanessa?
That's Vanessa, yes. So that is the core of the story, but beyond that it's just there's just a lot of like cameos and a lot of sort of like people kind of. There's a lot of time spent with Etta Candy and Steve Trevor, so you get hopefully like the dynamic of kind of like how these people, work together, how they become friends, and how that and their trust with each other.
Okay, well, I want to thank you for joining us. We're going to be seeing the premiere next, and it comes out on digital tomorrow and out on Blu-ray on October 22nd. So thank you.
Right. Thank you. It's always great seeing you guys.
He has directed 16 of these DCU movies, and that includes the next one coming up early next year, Superman Red Son. Give a New York Comic Con welcome to Sam Liu, producer and co-director. And Spurs fan. You hear that, Godet? Spurs fan.
The world is a lot more fleshed out. I think with Superman and Batman, their rogues gallery, the people that surround their life, I feel like most people know. And this is one thing that James and I remember we talked about early on, is that Wonder Woman kind of doesn't have that, right? Like, I think a lot of, like, Wonder Woman is known for maybe Steve Trevor and Cheetah. And so I think one of the things that James wanted to do, and one of the things that we tried to execute was, obviously it starts with the script with Margaret of pulling in like a lot more of the people that surround her mythology, but also sort of give her again like a little more heart, because I think just doing Justice League movies in the past, sometimes we get criticism of like Wonder Woman doesn't really have a heart, she's kind of a little cold, she's an Amazon warrior, and so in this case I feel like constructing a story that that means something to her, something that's very personal to her, was a great direction to go into.
Okay, vacuumed the rug, kitchen's clean, toilet's scrubbed, twice. Why don't I hear sweeping?
Because if I sweep any more, my arms are gonna fall off. It's not like she's gonna lick the floor.
Vanessa Capitelli's an actual, literal princess is coming here. That means no slouching, no open mouth chewing, and if your arms fall off, it is a small price to pay. Oh my God, did I check the expiration date on the potpourri?
Wow. A princess. Wow.
Yes, but you should call me Vanessa. I mean, Diana. You're Vanessa, obviously. Right?